Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Morning in the Word. Glad that you've joined us today. And today we're in Matthew chapter 11. In Matthew chapter 11, we have Jesus in a very interesting kind of predicament. I think sometimes it's easy for us to forget that Jesus was, in every way, as we are, human. That he had all the natural human feelings. He had the human emotions. He had the same kind of responses. You know, if he dropped a hammer on his toe, it hurt him just like it hurts us. If a friend said something mean to him, it hurt his feelings the same way it hurts our feelings. If he saw someone disapproving or disappointed, if, as we see later in this chapter, he's worked hard and not been heard. Frustration is just normal response. He has all the normal emotions. And the first thing I want to suggest as you look at this particular chapter is let's really analyze, let's really appreciate the humanity of Jesus in this chapter. It would be a very interesting thing to go through and just kind of make note of in your mind or even circle, underline all the different emotions that we see Jesus dealing with in this chapter, all the different feelings, all the different natural responses that he had, and how those must have hit him, because he is, in every way, human, as are we. Two things specifically I want you to notice and be attentive to in terms of Jesus's feelings is Jesus gives us an enormous clinic, just an absolutely beautiful picture of how you give grace to someone who has disappointed you. When it comes to John, John is his cousin. John is his forerunner. John is his co-worker. John is his natural, closest ally in purpose and kingdom mission. Notice how John is feeling about Jesus as this chapter opens. And now imagine with me how that would make Jesus feel. How must he have been impacted by John's concern? And I don't know about you, but there's a very natural and easy way that I know that I would normally and do normally deal with these kind of things. And it's embarrassing to say, it's not the way it should be, but my natural responses would be to flash through a series of emotions, maybe disappointment, leading to sadness, quickly leading to anger, which then leads to probably saying something that I would greatly regret later. But Jesus gives us a beautiful clinic because he takes this negative input and he responds with such positive grace. Glowing affirmation and praise, appreciation for John, and an outward defense to the people that are around, turning it back to them. Now you think about it. What is your relationship to John? Why did you go out to see him? Why did you think about him? Don't let this change your opinion of him. Don't let this change your thoughts about him. You know, I think there's something enormously gracious about that. Not only did Jesus not lash out at John in the face of John's doubt, but Jesus did not let anyone else criticize John for the doubt that he was feeling. He defended him even to that point of reputation. What an amazing picture that is. Next, when you see his reaction to the unrepentant cities, the cities where there was no faith, think about the frustration, think about the disappointment, think about the profound sadness that he had to feel. It wasn't rejection as we think of it. Yes, it was rejection, and he felt that. But a more profound sense of rejection because he understood what rejecting him really ultimately meant for these cities. It was more than just they don't like me, and I hate that. It was these cities are lost, and they're going to continue in their lost state because they're rejecting the one who's coming to try to save them from that. And he concludes it in such an amazing way that come to me, you who are burdened and heavy laden. Burdened and heavy laden, you know, when you think about it, most of the time those are emotional. Burdened with emotions, heavy laden with worries and concerns and anxieties and fears and thoughts. That's what he's talking about. He's in the middle of a chapter where he has been dealing with such profound emotions. And what does he say? You bring me your emotional baggage. You bring me your burden. I'll carry it. I'll carry it. It is a chapter that is uniquely and very powerfully focused on the topic of emotions, how Jesus had his, how Jesus dealt with his, and how he wants to help you deal with yours. Words to think about this morning. I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.